Hello, welcome to my channel. I am Magda. In today's video, you will learn how to construct your response to one of the most frequently asked questions in an interview. By the end of the video, you will be able to understand what to avoid in your answer, how to structure your response, how you can get started, and I will also share some sample answers you can use as an example. I upload one video a week that focuses on career advancement tips, and I don't want you to miss out. So go ahead and click at the subscribe button right below, and don't forget to share with your friends and family. How many times have we attended an interview where we wish the interviewer would not start with this daunting and intimidating open-ended question?
Tell me about yourself.
Let's look at this scenario. Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Magda. I am 50 years old, born and raised in Boston, Massachusetts. Then when I met my husband, I moved to Los Angeles, California. I have 5 children, the oldest 15 and the youngest 10. We attend a local church in our community, and I have a neutral political stand. I like to play tennis and I like cooking. I'm a great mom. What do you guys think of her response? Instead, she could have given a snapshot of her work history, not her life story. When we hear the "tell me about yourself" word, majority of us, our heart rate starts to rise up, our palms get sweaty, and we feel all the reaction of feeling scared and nervous, and suddenly we are all stressed out. For some people, it's just they don't like to brag about themselves. But for others, it's just because they don't prepare for the interview. And when they come unprepared, as a result, they start to rumble and they become unable to share their employment background properly. I gave today's topic a lot of time preparing the material because there are so many ways you can answer the question, but also there's the best way. I did a lot of research to come up with the best answer for you because I understand the importance of the response to the "tell me about yourself" question. Answering the question properly definitely can set the tone for the rest of the interview. Also, if you come this far and you made it to the final interview, I want you to excel in it. And I want you to end the interview by leaving a great first impression so you'll get the job offer. That's the ultimate goal. So the question is, are you ready to talk about yourself during a job interview? Historically, "tell me about yourself" has been used as a way to break the ice and make you feel comfortable during the interview process. And also, it's believed to be a great way for the managers to get insight into your personality, not a way to share your life story. Instead, it's a snapshot of your professional experience. When you hear this question, use this time to be honest, and you can also be brief. And you can confidently share something interesting about yourself, something that clarifies who you are as a person and as an employee. But also, as I mentioned earlier, to execute "tell me about yourself" question, it could go either way. Either it's the best opportunity to use for your benefit, or it could also be a way to shoot on your foot and cripple the interview from the start. Instead, you want to come out successful in the interview, leaving the interviewer wanting to know more about you, and potentially your conversation goes so well you get the job offer. In order for you to construct a response, I will share this simple formula: present, past, and future formula. Let's start with the present. Just like what it states, you'll start with a brief overview of where you are now, and this can include your current job along with your personal touch. For example, let's look at this example. In my current role at ABC Medical Center, the efficiency of the office has been a personal focus, especially as it relates to patient outcomes. I set and oversee goals related to department budget and patient volume. So here you started by saying "in my current role." Next, last year I worked with our IT department to implement a communication system for scheduling procedures and protocols. So here you are connecting what you've done last year while you are within the same company. And then next was our new online scheduling portal. We increased communication efficiency by 20%. And he continued by saying, "In my role, I also manage marketing and advertising efforts on behalf of the center." and you just wrap up at the end by saying, I've been really enjoying that part of my work, and I am especially interested in bringing the experience I've gained as well as my commitment to efficiency to the team at XYZ Corp on your company. Here, you're telling your present story and how your current skills translate into the new position you're applying for. Or in other words, you're saying you would like to add one more responsibility because you are capable and your recent experience can translate to this company. Also, you have showed a quantified example of your achievement. You stated that you were part of a team that increased 20% efficiency. But if you don't have the exact information or percentage you can quantify, it's a good idea to estimate a realistic value. By doing this, you just shared a mini story of your achievement. And that's why I recommend choosing a starting point based on your current experience, because if you have 20 years of experience and you start at the moment after you graduated from college, your answer will be too long. The second one is the past. This is a place where you can discuss how you got to where you are. Before that, I worked at an agency where I was on 3 different major national healthcare brands. And while I really enjoyed the work that I did, I would love the chance to dig in much deeper with one specific healthcare company, which is why I joined ABC Corp. In this part, you can also mention education or an important experience, something you did in the past. It could be internship or volunteer experience. Also, make sure it's only a snapshot, not too much detail. The third one is future. Here, you can finish by touching on a goal for the future. In other words, you're saying that you are acknowledging to the employer's needs for this particular position. You are telling them that you know what they're looking for. Let's look at this example. I understand that your company depends a lot on department budget and patient volume. I want to use my 6 years budgeting, advertising, and organizational abilities to implement processes, and that's why I wanted to interview with your firm. This position seems like a great opportunity to advance my skills I just talked about, and I would like to continue building my career and challenge myself. Is that what your company is looking for? Or can you tell me what kind of new projects you're working on? By asking a question at the end of this final sentence, you are opening an opportunity to begin a meaningful dialogue. And also, it will help you to quickly get to what the interviewer's current business plan is. Also, when you talk about what you're looking to do next in your career, try to mention whatever you see this company is providing for your career. For example, if you're looking for leadership, a technical challenge, or exposure to new areas and so on, when you mention these things, that shows them why you are excited about the job. You are not talking at them, you are talking to them. You are actually creating a great connection with them. Because fundamentally, it really boils down to what do you want the interviewer to remember about you. Before I conclude today's topic, I would like to leave you with these final tips. Number 1 is practice your answer before the interview. Make sure you practice everything you plan on saying. Nothing comes out perfect the first time. So I would recommend grabbing a piece of paper and write down the key points you want to talk about in your answer. Personally, I like to write them down in bullet format. Then I use my voice recorder and my phone and I practice answers. And I can hear how I sound. Next, ask yourself these questions. What qualities make you a great fit for this position? When you think of this question, think of what makes you stand out as a job applicant for this role. Also, if you have a specific skill set or something highly desired specialization, training, or technical skill, you can use it. You can use it here. You can also ask yourself why you are interested in this role. You can brainstorm why this position excites you, how it fits into your career goals, and why you feel it's the best next step in your career journey. And finally, you can also ask yourself, why are you interested in the company? It's important to do your research about the company because it will help you talk about what you like and respect about their company as a whole. In conclusion, My biggest advice is that you prepare yourself for the tell me about yourself question. If you do that, you would not waste precious time during an interview by rattling off a bunch of statistic facts that are already in your resume. Instead, you will use the opportunity to tell the interviewer something uniquely human about yourself and to drive home the message that you are the answer to the current business problem. Now you know how to answer tell me about yourself question. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Thank you for watching and best of luck on your next interview.